them. Manchester United will be at home against Sunderland.
To be honest, I always like to look forward to every weekend, especially when United are playing. But these days now, honestly, I fear for the worst.
We'll look forward to it.
Yeah, we'll look forward to it. It's a thing of joy.
You last weekend?
It's a thing of joy for people like us.
Yes.
To watch United play.
We are the same.
No. Gone are the days.
But in truth, there's no way you want to vindicate Amorim for everything he has done wrong at United. It was a new manager last season. Now, nothing has changed. It's even getting worse. 34 matches in the Premier League and 34 points. That is like a relegation form. If that's a complete season, United are relegating, and there's no doubt about that.
Wow.
And the management are still hell-bent on seeing whether it's going to work or it's not going to work. He has lost everything, self-confidence in himself, even from the players looking at him. They don't have anything, going well with him. And when you have a coach that wants to put in numbers, then you are getting too many.
And you also have your captain losing penalties.
So everything seems wrong. But United will always find a way to beat all these small teams coming from relegation. But when they face the real deal, that is when they struggle. Imagine not beating Brentford for over 3 years and losing back-to-back to them. It's just so sad. Where is the goals going to come from? Nobody knows. Where is confidence coming from? Even when you are given a penalty.
Mbeumo.
Even Mbeumo is even lost now. You complain about Rashford, complain about Anthony, complain about Sancho. These guys are gone. What is left is the same Ross. But I just feel that United will win this match. Whether they like it or not, they will win this match.
Arsenal up against West Ham. One tough game. Where should I put my money, Bolu?
Champion stuff for Arsenal last weekend. The ginger is with them now to keep moving on. They never say never. And the West Ham are probably one of the worst teams in the Premier League this season. But in their last derby match, they found a way to wake up. And this is what we say about derby matches. Same thing we said Real Madrid, they called it last week. So your form doesn't matter all the time. You can be in the best shape. When it's because your fans are literally the same thing. They know themselves. Those players, the mentality goes into this one that we no go agree. We are both in London. Let's fight hard and everything. Arsenal definitely favorite without any doubt. You expect Arsenal to score at least 3 goals against West Ham United. Yeah. But if West Ham gets into that hammer rhythm, if they get into that derby rhythm, it's a game that couldn't go less. That defending from low block from the beginning till the end. Arsenal are favorites. If I'm putting my money on this one, I'm going for double chance for Arsenal.
Brentford up against Man City. I think you're coming up against Man City at this time. You might just be taken to the cleaners.
And Brentford have been doing quite well for themselves. At least they got 3 goals against United over the weekend. And these are on that City side that always struggled against Brentford. But the City are also not defined as far as I'm concerned. They've only been finding a way to win, when their style is not working. And also Brentford too are also getting back, to where they want to be. But I still feel that the City are silently doing their job, looking away from the top teams that are favored right about now. And I think they will get a win. And also one thing is for sure at this point in time, Haaland to find the back of the net.
And the top game for the weekend, Chelsea up against Liverpool. Bulu?
Well, a struggle battle. That's what this one looks like. Liverpool back-to-back losses. That's the Premier League. After going 7 games in non-competitions without a loss. Now they've lost back-to-back. Chelsea on the other hand, before their Champions League win, they got 3 losses in 4 matches. So both of them need to recover. They need to bounce back. Last week, incidentally, they were playing back-to-back while both teams were losing. Advantage for Chelsea because they're playing at home. But if what has been going on with them is to go by, they've been collecting red cards now. The red card has become a norm to the Blues. Even in the Champions League, they got 1. Liverpool, many problems around the lineup, the coaches. They're telling you if Vitz is playing, he's not getting involved, no goals, no assists, nothing. In fact, it's become more than the 007 agents. Both of them need to win. But football, 2 teams can't win. Advantage Chelsea because they are playing at home. Unfortunately, this man on your screen, Cole Palmer, is out due to injury. Salah is not the best of form. So both teams need to get into that rhythm. It's one of the games that it's easier to analyze, but difficult to predict.
But you pick go on this game.
That's what
both sides to score. You might just be in for.
The easiest thing is just both teams to score because remove Konate from Liverpool defense now. They probably would have considered 200 goals. Van Dijk is out of shape. Chelsea's
the best defender in the world ever.
All those are high potential. Chelsea's central defensive player, he has tried everything. Nothing is working. Yep. Either they collect red or they give false tackle. So things are not working out well for both teams defensively. So that's why I agree with 100%. The best bet for me in this game is both teams to score. Yeah. Just that advantage may be for Chelsea to either win because they're playing at the bridge. But aside from that, it's difficult to score. So if you're a punter, just move for both teams to score.
Yes.